Today is Friday, November 16th, and this is your Weekly Roar. Hello everyone, and welcome back.
I'm Kyle Smith here with my good friend Logan Van Wy to present you with the last edition of the Weekly Roar before Thanksgiving vacation.
We have a great show lined up for you today, but first let's get started with our weekend weather outlook with our new weatherman, Corey Hegel.
We know you'll miss Eric Bowles, but Corey's been working hard on bringing you your vacation weather outlook. Corey?
Thanks, guys. Chain those tires and chop that firewood. It's that time of year again. It's been fairly warm lately, but that's all about to change. As we take a look at our national map, you can see that there's a cold front coming in from the northeast. These fronts may reach us in a day or two. Taking a little closer look at home, you can see that there's not much going on except for some cloud coverage. Today's forecast, 44 and a low, a high of 44 and a low of 30. And going into next week, temperatures will be about the same. Saturday, sunny with a high of 47 and a low of 32. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 46 and a low of 31. Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 54 and a low of 35. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high of 55 and a low of 42. That's it for weather. Try to stay warm. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Corey. I've been looking forward to a good vacation for a while now.
Me too, but first I want to know what's going on around school until then.
Well, then you're in luck because it's time for announcements. Application for the University of Cincinnati T. Darwin Scholarship are available in the guidance office. This is a scholarship for minority students who have a minimum grade point average of 3.0 and an ACT score of 24. Deadline to apply is December 15th.
The following scholarships are available in the guidance office. Burger King Scholars Program for seniors with at least a 2.5 GPA, community service activities, and are working part-time, averaging 15 hours per week, and plan on attending a 2 to 4 year college. Deadline is February 15, 2008. Also, the Glenna Joyce Scholarship. This scholarship is for students who enroll at either The Ohio State University or the University of Notre Dame. Deadline is February 1st, 2008.
Attention students in the German Club is hosting a rock, paper, scissors tournament on November 20th. So come on down and have some fun with the German Club in 202E.
This weekend is your last chance to see the drama department's production of The Odd Couple. They are performing the original version and also the female version. Come support our fellow classmates and enjoy a night out this Saturday for the females at 7:30 and Sunday for the original at 2 o'clock.
Attention seniors, you may order graduation announcements and cap and gowns on Tuesday, November 20th during lunch in the hub. You will need a $75 deposit or payment in full. Hey Logan, I got a joke for you.
Oh, I love jokes. Go ahead and say it.
All right, what kind of music did the Pilgrims listen to?
I don't know, Smashing Pumpkins?
Not even close. But while we're on the subject of Smashing Pumpkins, our own Johnny had the chance to go see the Trebuchet. Johnny?
Thanks, guys. I'm John Robinson. Most catapults and trebuchets throw boulders at castles, but here in physics, we throw pumpkins.
Every year after Halloween, Mr. Lacey, the physics teacher, has a creative way to get rid of leftover pumpkins.
The pumpkin chunking that we do after Halloween's been a tradition here for about 5 or 6 years. And it's an offshoot of an activity that we do in enriched physics where we make these mousetrap catapults since we've been studying projectile motion and two-dimensional motion. This started as an idea from 4 students. They saw a TV show about the real trebuchet back in the medieval ages, and they wanted to make one of these things. So at first when they mentioned this to me, I thought they were kind of just dreaming. I was saying, oh, okay, yeah. And so about 4 weeks later, one of them invited me back out to their house, and so here stands this 10-foot-tall trebuchet with about 200 pounds of weight on it, and they're flinging pumpkins and stuff at Obie's house. They since donated it to the school, and we've been using it every year kind of as a tension reliever, and it's one of those ways where we learn a little bit, but we have fun at the same time. I guess back in the medieval ages, really what they used one of these things for was taking down a castle wall. So traditionally speaking, we should be flinging horses and people and boulders, heavy objects like that. But we have fun with the pumpkins after Halloween, so it's really a good time.
It is really cool because, you know, when seeing it, you wouldn't really expect it to launch it that far, but it's like, and then we launched a brick first, and it hit the ground and it shattered everywhere.
Yay! We don't really do a whole bunch of experiments with physics, so it's good to see one in action.
Not only is it good to learn about it, like, because you can actually see it, it's just fun, because who doesn't like to see stuff get destroyed?
So if you're a sophomore or a junior looking forward to taking physics, be sure to save your pumpkins.
I'm John Robinson, reporting for the Wildcat News Network. Back to you guys.
Well, it looks like that was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, and the answer to the joke was Plymouth Rock.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't even like jokes.
But you just said you love jokes. Whatever. So have you been keeping up on Newark sports?
No, not really. But that's why we have our own correspondent, Griffin Ottman.
Thanks, guys. And since you're both done bickering, I'm here to give you all a look at this year's basketball team. And from what I've seen, this year is going to be intense. I had a little chat with Coach Quack and some of the seniors on how they're going to pulverize the competition.
I expect our seniors to be great leaders. We lost 5 seniors from last year's team that were guys that, they didn't have to score points. They didn't have to be at the top of the line when it came to how well they played, but they kind of led by example. Good teams have seniors to do that, and all we're asking our kids to do, and especially our seniors, is practice hard every day, and if we do that, we're going to get better.
This year, I look forward to, making the team better and, filling in the shoes of people we lost last year senior-wise and just making it farther than last year.
There is no reason to worry about the loss of the seniors from last year because there is plenty of experienced players left on the team.
Goals for the season, there's a couple different ones. First, I'd like to win the district again and hopefully make it to state. Fell a little short last year.
Our juniors have some experience. There's not many times when you have 3 juniors that played in a lot of varsity games as sophomores. And we have 3 guys this year, and Cody, Roland, and Dane, that all contributed in all the games we played last year. So, we're real excited about having those guys back. It's kind of like having an extra 3 seniors. Our other juniors are not as experienced, but that's why this is a huge part of the season for them. They're really understanding how hard varsity basketball is, how fast the game goes, and how well you have to work together. So, and that happens every year with juniors, but our kids are coming along and playing pretty well right now.
The team is pretty solid, but there is some small soft spots in their game.
I think there's a few things. I think one would be our defense. Just learning how to play fast and learning how to make other teams go fast defensively. Because guys like Kendall Stinson and Mark Thomas and Corey Thomason last year made that look easy, and it's not that easy. 2 would be our rebounding. Without Dane, we're a pretty small team. With Dane, who's 6'9", we're pretty big. But when he goes out of the game, everybody has to rebound. And then 3 is just learning to play together. It's a new team, it's a new season, and it takes time for your kids to learn how to play together and count on each other. So that's a huge part also.
Make sure all of you come out and support the basketball team this season on the road to the state championship, which is the biggest goal for every team this year. The basketball team sure looks pretty fresh this season, and their future looks really bright. Well, that's all for me. I'm Griffin, and back to you guys.
Well, I can't wait for the winter sports to really kick off.
Yeah, me too. Nothing beats a night of watching high school basketball.
True that, Logan. Well, that's all we have for you today, Cats. I'm Kyle Smith.
And I'm Logan Van Wy. Have a great Thanksgiving break, and don't eat too much, Cats.
Bye.